Next example, let V equal to M2 of R, set of 2 by 2 real matrices, then V is a vector space over R under matrix addition and scalar multiplication. First, to show that V equal to M2 of R is a vector space, that is to show that V satisfies all the 10 axioms of vector space under addition and multiplication, V equal to M2 of R, and M2 of R means set of all 2 by 2 matrices with entries nothing but the real numbers, means A, B, C, D belongs to R. First, take 3 vectors, means 3 matrices which are belongs to M2 of R, means take A equal to A1, A2, A3, A4, B equal to B1, B2, B3, B4, C equal to C1, C2, C3, C4. First axiom is nothing but the closure property. First, A plus B equal to A is A1, A2, A3, A4 plus B is B1, B2, B3, B4. Add these two matrices, we get A1 plus B1, A2 plus B2, A3 plus B3, A4 plus B4. Here AI, BI belongs to R, therefore their addition also belongs to R, and I running from 1, 2, 3, 4, means A1 plus B1 belongs to R. Similarly, A2, B2, A3, B3, A4, B4. Means A plus B belongs to M2 of R, because A plus B is nothing but the 2 by 2 matrix with real entries. Second, commutativity property, A plus B plus C. We have to show that this equal to A plus B plus C. First consider left hand side, A plus B plus C equal to A2, A3, A4 plus B1, B2, B3, B4 plus C1, C2, C3, C4. We get equal to A1 plus B1, A2 plus B2, A3 plus B3, A4 plus B4 plus second matrix as it is. Now take addition of these two matrices, we get A1 plus B1 plus C1, A2 plus B2 plus C2, A3 plus B3 plus C3, A4 plus B4 plus C4. AI, BI, CI belongs to R, means associativity property satisfies in R, that's why we can write this as A1 plus B1 plus C1, A2 plus B2 plus C2. Note that first I said that commutativity property, but here we show that associativity property. This property is nothing but the associativity property. Next, A3 plus B3 plus C3 A4 plus B4 plus C4 equal to, this can be write as A1, A2, A3, A4 plus B1 plus C1, B2 plus C2, B3 plus C3, B4 plus C4 equal to A1, A2, A3, A4 plus, this can write as B1, B2, B3, B4 plus C1, C2, C3, C4 which is equal to A plus B plus C. This is nothing but the capital A, capital B, capital C. So here we get A plus B plus C equal to A plus of B plus C. Associativity property satisfies. Next is commutativity property. First, show that A plus B equal to B plus A. Consider left hand side. A plus B equal to A1, A2, A3, A4 plus B1, B2, B3, B4 equal to, take addition, A1 plus B1, A2 plus B2, A3 plus B3, A4 plus B4. This can write as B1 plus A1, B2 plus A2, B3 plus A3, B4 plus A4 because AI, BI belongs to R, AI plus BI equal to BI plus AI, I running from 1, 2, 3, 4 because commutativity property holds in R. That's why here we can write A1 plus B1 equal to B1 plus A1. Similarly for these 3 entries. So this is equal to B1, B2, B3, B4 plus A1, A2, A3, A4. A plus B equal to this. And this is nothing but the capital B plus capital A. A plus B equal to B plus A. Commutativity property satisfies. Next one is additive identity. A equal to A1, A2, A3, A4. Also, null matrix belongs to M2 of R means capital O equal to 0, 0, 0. Means A plus O equal to A1, A2, A3, A4 plus 0, 0, 0, 0 equal to A1 plus 0, A2 plus 0, A3 plus 0, A4 plus 0 equal to A1 plus 0, A1, A2 plus 0, A2. Similarly for A3, A4 because AI belongs to R, 0 belongs to R. AI plus 0 equal to AI, I running from 1 to 3, 4. 0 is nothing but the additive identity in R. So A plus O equal to capital A. So 0, 0, 0 is the additive identity. Additive identity of M2 of R. Next one is negative of A. A belongs to M2 of R minus A also belongs to M2 of R. Means A equal to A1, A2, A3, A4 minus A equal to minus A1, minus A2, minus A3, minus A4. To show that minus A is the negative of A, we have to show that A plus minus A equal to null matrix. Means A plus minus A equal to A1, A2, A3, A4 plus minus A is nothing but the minus A1, minus A2, minus A3, minus A4. Here A1, A2, A3, A4 belongs to R. Minus A1, minus A2, minus A3, minus A4 belongs to R. Means minus A1 is the negative of A1. Means A1 plus minus A1 equal to 0. A1 plus minus A1, A2 plus minus A2, A3 plus minus A3, A4 plus minus A4 equal to 0, 0, 0, 0. since ai belongs to R minus ai belongs to R, ai plus minus ai equal to 0, I running from 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we get minus a is the negative of a. Next example is closure property under multiplication. Take scalar d belongs to R and a belongs to M2 of R. Now to show that d into a belongs to M2 of R, means d into a is nothing but the a1, a2, a3, a4 because a belongs to M2 of R. Now d is the scalar, means d into this matrix is nothing but the d into a1, d into a2, d into a3, d into a4. Since d belongs to R, ai belongs to R, means d into ai belongs to R, I running from 1, 2, 3, 4. Means d into a belongs to M2 of R. Closure axiom satisfied. Next property is distributive property. Just a minute. Take scalar d belongs to R and take two matrix contains in M2 of R. Now calculate d into a plus b. To show that distributive property holds, that means we have to show that d of a plus b equal to d into a plus d into b. First consider d of a plus b equal to d of a is a1, a2, a3, a4 plus b is b1, b2, b3, b4 equal to d into, add these two matrix, we get a1 plus b1, a2 plus b2, a3 plus b3, a4 plus b4 equal to d into a1 plus b1, d into a2 plus b2, d into a3 plus b3, d into a4 plus b4 equal to d into a1 plus d into b1. Similarly for these three entries, dA3 plus dB3, dA4 plus dB4. Because d belongs to R, ai, bi belongs to R. So d into ai plus bi equal to d into ai plus d into bi. I running from 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this matrix can be write as dA1, dA2, dA3, dA4 plus dB1, dB2, dB3, dB4. Just a minute. So take d common from these two matrix, we get d a1, a2, a3, a4 plus d into b1, b2, b3, b4 equal to d into a plus d into b. Distributive property satisfies. Next property also distributive property, but we take in these two scalars c into c plus d into a equal to c into a plus d into a. Here only one matrix and two scalar, and in above property we take two matrix and one scalar. First consider c plus d into a. Here c is not matrix, here c is scalar. So c plus d, a is matrix a1, a2, a3, a4, where a belongs to M2 of R and c and d belongs to R. So this multiplication becomes C plus D into A1, C plus D into A2, C plus D into A3, C plus D into A4 equal to C into A1 plus D into A1, C into A2 plus D into A2, C into A3 plus D into A3, C into A4 plus D into A4. This can be written as CA1, CA2, CA3, CA4 plus DA1, DA2, DA3, DA4. Take C common, C into A1, A2, A3, A4. Take D common, D into A1, A2, A3, A4 equal to, this is nothing but the capital A, so C into A plus D into A. C plus D equal to C into A plus D into A. So distributive property is satisfied. Next property, associativity property under multiplication, means to show that C into D into A equal to C into D into A, where CD belongs to R and A belongs to M2 of R. First consider left hand side. C into D into A equal to C into D into A is A1, A2, A3, A4 equal to C into DA1, DA2, DA3, DA4 equal to, this is nothing but D, C into D into A1, C into D into A2, C into D into A3, C into D into A4. So this matrix become 2 C into D into A3, C into D into A4 equal to CDAI belongs to R. So associative property holds in R. That's why this can be written as C into D into A1, C into D into A2, C into D into A3, C into D into A4. Since CDAI belongs to R and associative property under multiplication holds in R, that means C into D into AI equal to C into D into AI ironing from 1 to 3, 4. Take CD common, C into D, A1, A2, A3, A4. Means C into D into A. Associativity property holds in M2 of R under multiplication. Next, multiplicative identity. 1 belongs to R, A belongs to M2 of R. 1 into A equal to 1 into A1, A2, A3, A4 equal to 1 into A1, 1 into A2, 1 into A3, 1 into A4. 1 into A1, A1, similarly for A2, A3, A4. Since AI belongs to R, 1 belongs to R, that means 1 into AI equal to AI, ironing from 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 is the multiplicative identity or scalar identity. Here V satisfies all the 10 axioms of vector space under addition and multiplication. V is nothing but the M2 of R. Satisfies all the 10 axioms of vector space under addition and multiplication. Therefore, M2 of R is a vector space. Here we stop.